Welcome to episode 40 of 100 Days of Data. I'm Jonas, an AI professor here to explore the foundations of data and AI with you.
And I, Amy, an AI consultant, excited to bring these concepts to life with stories and practical insights. Glad you're joining us.
The era of machines creating content is upon us. Generative AI is reshaping how we think about creativity and productivity.
It's wild to think about, isn't it? AI that can write stories, design images, even compose music. But what exactly is generative AI, and why is it such a big deal now?
Let's start with the basics. Generative AI refers to systems designed to produce new content, whether that's text, images, audio, or even code, rather than just analyze or categorize existing data.
So instead of just telling you what's in a dataset, these systems can actually create something new from it. That's a huge jump.
Exactly. The roots of generative AI go back decades, but recent advances have made it practical and powerful. At the heart of many generative AI models are large language models, or LLMs.
And those LLMs like GPT-4 or similar models have really captured attention because of their ability to generate text that feels human. It's coherent, insightful, and sometimes even creative.
Right. LLMs work by learning the statistical patterns of language from vast amounts of text data. They don't understand in the human sense, but predict the most likely next word to generate sentences that make sense.
To put it simply, they're like giant autocomplete engines on steroids. But in real business settings, that ability has opened doors. For example, in customer service, AI can draft replies or even handle entire chats automatically.
Good example. The flexibility of generative AI comes from its training on diverse datasets. Beyond text, we have models like DALL-E or Stable Diffusion that generate images from text prompts by learning visual patterns.
Yeah, and I've seen retail brands use those image generators to create customized product visuals without a full photo shoot, saving huge amounts of time and money.
What's fascinating is how these models blend what they've learned into novel outputs, not copying but synthesizing. That's a shift from traditional AI focused mostly on classification or prediction.
But there are limits. Generative AI can sometimes produce errors or hallucinations where it invents facts or images that aren't real.
Indeed. Since the models predict based on patterns rather than factual databases, they can confidently generate plausible-sounding but false information.
That's why businesses use human-in-the-loop systems. AI drafts, humans verify. In healthcare, for instance, some hospitals use AI to draft patient summaries, but rely on doctors to validate the details.
The underlying architectures have evolved a lot. Starting from earlier techniques like autoencoders, now we primarily see transformers, the type of architecture that powers many top generative models.
Transformers are the game changer. I remember clients asking why suddenly chatbots got so good and useful. That's mostly thanks to these architectures and the computing power behind them.
And the data quantity is key. Training an LLM requires massive datasets, billions of words from books, articles, websites, enabling the model to capture nuanced language patterns.
But with all this data, privacy and data quality become critical, especially in regulated sectors like finance or healthcare. You can't just throw everything you find online into the mix.
Absolutely. Responsible training demands attention to sources, biases, and safeguards to prevent perpetuating misinformation or harmful stereotypes.
Speaking of bias, I've seen generative AI sometimes reinforce default assumptions that don't reflect diverse perspectives, which companies need to watch carefully.
Very true. That's where ongoing tuning and evaluation come into play, refining models to be equitable and reliable.
On the practical side, industries beyond tech are catching on fast. Automotive companies use generative AI to design new car parts, simulating variations and speeding up innovation cycles.
Interesting. Generative AI can essentially explore design spaces more broadly and quickly than traditional methods.
Exactly, saving months in R&D. In marketing, AI-generated content scaled campaigns from a handful of messages to thousands, tailored for different audience segments.
That's the power of generative AI driving efficiency and creativity hand in hand. But it's important to remember these systems augment human creativity. They don't replace it.
I agree. In fact, the best results often come when humans guide and refine AI output, creating a kind of collaboration.
To wrap our theoretical discussion, generative AI is a subset of machine learning focused on producing novel content, relying heavily on architectures like transformers and vast training data to predict and synthesize new outputs.
And from the field, it's clear generative AI unlocks tremendous business value, from improving customer interactions, accelerating product design, to amplifying marketing creativity, while needing careful oversight.
So, our key takeaway? Generative AI isn't just about machines making stuff, it's about how these systems learn patterns and use them to create new possibilities, transforming workflows across industries.
And practically speaking, businesses that embrace generative AI thoughtfully can boost innovation and efficiency, but they must pair it with human judgment to handle issues like accuracy, bias, and ethics.
Speaking of ethics, that's our next episode's topic. What responsibilities come with AI that can create? We'll dig into fairness, transparency, and regulation.
Looking forward to it. Ethics in AI is crucial as we move from capabilities to consequences.
If you're enjoying this, please like or rate us 5 stars in your podcast app. We'd also love to hear your questions or comments, which might be featured in future episodes.
Thanks for being with us today.
Until tomorrow, stay curious, stay data-driven.